Hello. I feel like the image quality is a little bit better because I have a new computer, and I think that you can tell. I think that there's a real difference here. Is this going to work? I think we got to move it a little bit this way. That'll work. Okay. Back at it. I did not sign very much yesterday. I did not meet my goals. I signed about 1,500. I needed to sign about 2,000. So I'm definitely behind. But that's the nature of being alive, is that you're behind, right? Like I feel like everybody feels like they're behind all the time. So the fact that I'm behind should not in and of itself be a concern to me. Hoo-ah, pa, pa, pa. That is tuberculosis. Good job, Abdullah. Oh no, my publisher. This is just as I was about to sign my first copy for the day. Hello, you're on stream.
Oh, hello.
How are you?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm great. I'm delighted that you're on your first copy.
Well, that's not good news. I should have signed about 500 already today.
Oh, all right.
But
Move faster.
I know it's a problem, Julie. I'm gonna start. It's January 5th. You need these by?
I will double check.
Double check for me.
I will double check. But yes. And I assume the tiny difference between received and picked up is not the check on the date that you're looking for.
I just need to know the date that I have to have them all signed and boxed up.
I will double check.
Oh, okay. What else am I behind on? Oh, so the thing I was calling you about, which I can talk to you about on stream as long as it's okay with you, is that I've hired a fact checker.
Oh, okay.
It just is going to make me feel better,
Yeah, okay.
and it gives me and this person is amazing. They're getting their PhD in from US UCLA. Is that a college? And
Yes, I assume in an associated field and not in.
yeah, not in computer science.
Yeah,
Um, and they've been great to work with so far.
great.
And they are
Have they found a bunch of stuff?
very small things, you know.
Great. Well, that's a good sign.
Yeah, so far nothing that overly concerns me, and a few
Okay.
things that I can just like stet because I know that they're true, so I'm not stressed out about it. Um, but you know, just to like check the quotes, make sure we've got page numbers to cite when the time comes. Scott Lynch just became a VP of Wimbly Wombling, Julie.
Okay.
That's good. That's good. That's a significant chunk of money for AFC Wimbledon's playing fund, which is what I'm raising money for right now.
Yeah.
Great. So that's all I wanted. That's what I wanted to update you on. So far, so good on the fact check front.
When you say quotes, you mean like from the doctors and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah, because I know you've checked all the printed quotes.
Yes, as will the copy editor.
Right.
Or as currently is the copy editor.
Do you know how the copy edit's going?
You should undoubtedly have it back by or before Friday.
Oh, geez, and that's too soon. When does this book have to be done?
Still on stream.
Yeah.
I can't decide which direction to lie, actually. I know my lovely colleagues are probably watching.
Oh, okay. I understand. In that case, you don't have to say. But I'm
just squeezed a little more time out of one thing.
Okay.
Yes.
Soon.
Not hysterically, miserably so, but like
not
furiously so.
So before the sheets have to be signed.
Yes, absolutely.
Got it. Okay. I was kind of hoping that, you know, if the books can't be printed until the sheets are signed, I was kind of hoping that I would have until the sheets are signed. Doesn't seem to be the way.
Well, the books are printed, they're just not
bound. That makes sense. They do print them before they bind them. Yes, of course.
It usually works better in that direction. So yeah.
Oh, that makes sense now that I think about it. All right, so they've got to print them before they bind them, and they start binding them on January 6th. So it's got to be well before that. Is the long and short of it.
Let's pick. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
pick a different date, but yeah.
You're going to need me to turn around. Yeah, no shit. You're going to need me to turn around the copy editing pretty fast.
Yeah, but I have a feeling it's not. I don't expect a heavy lift. I think we'll see, but I think the bigger concern would be how much time your fact checker might need beyond that.
Yeah. I'll let him know.
Because it's definitely the optimal time to catch most of those things.
Yeah.
And in this case, I'd rather, right, because the nature of copy editing and specific facts, I would at the very least rather put in whatever percentage we can.
Sure. What about the, are you still feeling strongly about a kind of postscript thing?
I mean, in the sense that I have been expecting it, yes, but if you want me to go back and make sense out of what
No. I'll give it a go. I just know that I need to give it a go in the next couple days. So.
Yes, but as I've told them, I do not expect this to be a lot more anybody's copy editing.
So you don't expect you don't expect it to be like 15 pages.
No.
You expect it to be like 5 pages.
Yeah, I was thinking like 3 to 5 pages.
3 to 5 pages. Okay. 1,000 to 2,000 words. Got it.
Hacking together with, right? Like there was an acknowledgement that I don't currently have.
I think the acknowledgement still has to be separate. I don't think it's possible to hack it into an acknowledgements. Do you?
No, I just didn't know if that was perhaps what you were thinking.
No. I think that's too hard. I think I need a separate. I think I need a separate acknowledgements.
3 to 5. Yes, not. And depending on what you have to say, 3. Like.
Okay.
You don't have to fill pages. You just have to buy a few bows.
All right. And I think we've talked about that. So I think I know what bows you want me to tie. I'm uncomfortable with it, but I'll figure it out.
Or, give me a start and then, you don't have to,
climb
the whole mountain.
Sure.
But yes, no, not long.
Did you see my thing for the 20th anniversary? Alaska and Britain.
Did.
What'd you think?
That was great.
You're just saying that because we're on stream. You would never say that to me if we weren't on stream.
I mean, of course not. Embarrass you.
Yeah. If you ever wanted to use that, I would, or some version of it or longer version of it, I'd be in favor of it. I like the thing. I like solving connective problems with space breaks. That's my big conclusion from the Looking for Alaska 20th Anniversary Edition preface. You just put an asterisk in there and a couple hard returns, and people are like, "Oh, we're in a new world." You don't have to worry so much about.
So many thoughts. I'll tell you another time.
Okay, got it.
But yes, no, indeed, makes me feel. Yeah, March is literally 20 years.
Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 22 years since we started working together.
Yep.
Half my life, man.
That young.
Half my life. Okay, so other than that, is there anything that I need to bear in mind about Everything is TB?
No, I'm going to have a bunch of things to send you very shortly.
What things? Things? What do you mean things? There shouldn't be. The cover is out. There's no more things.
Dang.
What? Can you tell me what things?
Like end papers.
Oh, end papers.
Back of the jacket.
Freaking love an end paper. Oh yeah, I thought whatever you wrote for like the book description was great. I think some version of that.
Oh, magical.
Is great.
But yeah, I have a design to show you, an end paper.
Great.
And.
Oh, like a design of the interior, like a font and stuff.
And that too.
Is it Bembo?
Is it what?
Bembo, my favorite font.
Bembo.
Bembo. Bembo.
I know what Bembo is.
Yeah, you laid out the Anthropocene Reviewed in Bembo, and I loved it. Thought it looked phenomenal. But that doesn't mean this has to be in Bembo. I just telling you privately that I loved Bembo. And whatever the font is, I'd like, can I put something on the copyright page that's just a little note about the font? I fucking love those notes about the font.
Well, but then you've already written one.
Well, is it Bembo?
I mean, I think there is a scenario that is basically the thing.
What do you mean, the thing?
Here is the problem with Bembo.
Yeah.
Bembo makes for pamphlet length.
Oh.
It's a little tighter.
Oh, Bembo's tight, and we're looking for loose.
Well, not loose, but two things we don't have are hard new recto chapter essays, right?
Right.
We got the the regular stuff.
Yeah.
But yes, I'm waiting for definitely Bembo. I have just say Bembo is what you want to stick with.
No. I'm not married to Bembo. I want whatever the designer wants.
Oh, well, you kind of make me want to change it if that means you have to write a new thing.
Wait, did the designer want Bembo for real? I was just saying that as a bit. I do like Bembo.
No, I mean, assuming, are you just making up that that's what them?
No, that's what the Anthropocene Reviewed is. It's definitely 100% in Bembo.
I don't know, yeah.
But that doesn't, you don't trust me. What do you mean you don't trust me? Why would I lie about a 15th century Italian font?
Where is it? I can't find it.
Well, I promise you it's laid out in Bembo.
Oh, yes, here we go. Ooh, you wrote quite a bit about it.
I did. It has a very glorious history.
Bembo MT Pro.
Yeah, Bembo MT Pro is a little less cool than Bembo, but Bembo MT Pro is the one they use now.
Oh, right. So it's not like Bembo regular. It's
right.
an option we didn't give you.
No, you didn't. There is no. You can't use Bembo regular anymore. It looks too 15th century.
I like Bembo.
Okay.
Here's what I'm looking at carefully, and then you can look at it carefully.
Yeah.
There are a few words.
Yeah.
And therefore, a few letter shapes I want to make sure I like.
Like tuberculosis.
Big B's, TB, tuberculosis,
right.
Lots of O's and B's.
Capital T, capital B for sure.
There are
italicized M for M tuberculosis is definitely a concern. You know?
Yes.
Like the italicized M's often look very weird.
That could be tiring if we don't like the way they look.
Right. That's a great point. I hadn't thought of that, but that's a really good point.
Right. And you never notice it until you look.
You never notice it until you see it. I will get a first pass, right? Like I'll be able to go through it on first pass?
No, of course not.
Okay. I can't tell if you're kidding.
No, why would I give you a first pass to read? You're done.
I'm not in the mood for hijinks.
Of course you'll pay first pass.
Great.
And a second. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, cool. Well, that's exciting. I can't wait to see end papers and a font. Seriously, don't bias the designer in favor of Bembo just because my last book was laid out in it. I want them to feel wild and free.
Oh, here's the other one, which I'm embarrassed to say out loud because I'll probably say it wrong, and then everybody will know. Is it Thitis?
Thitis? I've never heard of Thitis. Can you spell it?
Or what is it? Thitis?
Thysis?
What do we call it? Thysis? I didn't take Latin. Thysis?
Thysis. It is, to be fair, it's not your fault that it is an incredibly bad word. Like, imagine naming a disease phthisis. PHTH. Thysis.
P's, H's, T's, B's, O's, what?
Woof.
So it's Thysis.
I say Thysis, but I'm not. I mean, I've only ever read it. I've never heard somebody say it out loud, so I might be wrong too.
Do you have comments in the stream?
No, I mean,
no.
I'm not really.
I would imagine somebody would be volunteering that right now.
No, I've checked out of the stream, to be honest with you. I'm just chatting.
Oh, you're not on anymore?
Oh no, I'm still on. I'm just not looking at the comments.
Yeah.
Okay.
I am
all right.
woefully undereducated in
The other thing I would say about the layout, though, is that like when I'm reading a nonfiction book, and especially since this isn't like going to be overly long, God, I love some white space. I love a little bit of, you know what I mean? Like I love it. Like I'm reading a book now. I won't tell you it's the book you sent me, which is very good, but it doesn't have enough white space on the page, and it's there's so many damn words every page.
Right. Some doodle space.
Well, doodle space.
You just want some air.
Yeah, enough air.
Take air.
Enough air, but I mean, I still think we're confirmed at 208, right?
We are confirmed at 208 until I get a
You're like
cast off.
Until I decide I don't want to do 208.
No, my current goal is that I would like to not be below 208.
Yeah. But you're worried. You think it might be like 224?
I doubt it.
I think 208 is great. I think 208 is like.
We're gonna have to like work kind of hard to make sure we hit 208. So I would not aim for 224 in your mind, but like I welcome white space.
Okay. Well, I mean, I put a bunch of space breaks in the book, so.
Yeah. Did you see? Oh, I didn't ask you a question about that. I asked the copy editor a question about that.
Did I see what?
No, I put a comment on the manuscript about the space breaks, but it was not to you. It was to the copy editor. So.
Yeah, I know they have to be. I know we have to somehow be a little more consistent about them, but I just I do them based on vibes.
It's fine.
I'm sure the copy editor will fix it.
No, I mean, I think what I said was I wasn't sure if it was intentionally consistently like with an ornament, which
I did want there to be two different size of space
levels,
breaks,
which is what it was in Astro.
Yeah. Sometimes you need a little asterisk or doodad.
Yeah.
I hate it when those. I will say I absolutely hate it when those doodads are super fancy. Like that is so cringy to me. It's like that's like look at my important book.
Oh, not like a little line of tuberculosis.
Oh God, no, none of that.
All right, I have to go back to the drawing board.
All right, cool. Well, those are all my updates.
Okay.
Sounds like we're going to be in a race in the rest of November, but that's okay. I enjoy a race. And I think we're in pretty good shape. Hopefully the manuscript's clean. Like, hopefully I did a good job.
I think the manuscript is quite clean.
Great.
I think we're in like an older person walk run situation.
A what?
Like a walk run.
A walk run.
Used to do at ALA. Some people run, but mostly people walk.
Right. It's just sort of a fast walk. We're at like a 4 mile an hour walk.
Yeah.
All right.
That sounds fast.
Okay. No, it's doable.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Well, whenever you have those end papers to show me, just send it to me and I'll show them on stream.
Oh, great. Cool.
Just kidding. I won't do that.
Yes, I will have like a whole bunch of stuff in your hands very shortly.
Like today?
Probably.
Great. I'll look forward to that. I think I have nothing going on tonight. Oh wait, I do have something going on tonight. I have a live stream from 6:30 to 7:30. But other than that, I have nothing going on, and I'll get you a quick response.
Yeah, I imagine that it's going to be not a lot of thinking.
You think I'm gonna like it? I actually feel
you're gonna like it, or if you don't like it, you're not gonna have to think very long about not liking it.
That's true. Is it well, don't spoil it for me. I don't mind. Just I feel like I've got so lucky with end papers lately, but I think with Turtles we just did a plain end paper. Those look fine.
Putty.
Huh? It was putty colored, yeah.
But what were you about to ask? Is it what? I won't answer you. I'm just curious
whether it's like illustrated the way that the Anthropocene reviewed ones were at first. Or like Hank's books are. Okay, I guess we'll see. Okay. Sounds good. I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Bye.
Bye. That's what it's like to talk with a book publisher. That's my book publisher and editor, Julie Strauss Gable. Julie's been my editor since 2003. So way before my first book came out, when Dutton acquired my first book. Now I have a text message. Oh. Okay. This is also about everything is tuberculosis. Everything is tuberculosis today. Okay, that was from my fact checker. So, Jay McD just became a Wimbly Wombly co-owner. Thank you, Jay McD. And Annabelle says that they were wearing these socks yesterday and got a compliment on them. These are from the Awesome Socks Club. Not to mix my promo streams, but you can always go to good.store and get wonderful holiday gifts, including these socks. John asks, so yeah, Julie and I have been working together for a very, very long time. It's like a marriage. It's as complex as a marriage, not quite as complex as a marriage, but it's a complex, intense relationship. But we also, share deep values and love books and love working together. And so it's been really good. And even as my career has changed trajectories away from young adult fiction for the moment, Julie has continued to edit all of my books and has found a way to become interested in the stuff that I'm interested in. So she's become very interested in tuberculosis and contributed to this book in such profound ways. And as you could tell from that phone conversation, continues to contribute to it. Everybody's wearing awesome socks today. So yeah, Julie's pretty great. Like what editors and publishers do is so multivalent. It's everything from, helping me understand what's wrong with the manuscript and making it better to, deciding what the end papers are going to look like and what the casing is going to look like and what the text on the back of the book will read and which quotes about the Anthropocene reviewed to use and on and on and on and on. It's a lot. It's an intense collaboration between author and editor, at least for me. And I'm really glad that I have somebody I trust as much as Julie. Any hint on what tonight's live is about? Oh yeah, Kimmy, it's about Good Store. I don't know why Hank made it sound so mysterious. I guess because he wants more people to come. But yeah, we're trying to help Good Store out here in the opening of the holiday season. I have a video coming out about this next week, but Good Store's in an interesting moment because, I'll say more here than I will say in the video, but Good Store's in an interesting moment because socks, it used to be that like two things were like really, really good for the Awesome Socks Club. And one was Hank being wildly famous on TikTok, and the other was TikTok subsidizing advertisement in a really profound multi-gajillion-dollar way. Hold on, Julie just texted me. Oh, Thysis. Yeah, she said it right. And so, like, we were so swimming in TikTok's generosity, which of course was not generosity. It was an attempt to get people to convert to TikTok store customers. And the Awesome Socks Club was one of the big products that benefited from that. And then that kind of went away on a few levels, including that like TikTok as a Hank and John social media platform declined. And so the Awesome Socks Club has retreated, which I think was kind of inevitable. Like, I love the Awesome Socks Club. I don't know if we can have 100,000 members of the Awesome Socks Club forever, but the coffee, tea, and soap have all grown really significantly this year, and especially tea, which only launched this year. And so we're still doing really well. Like, I think this year we're going to donate, hopefully when all is said and done, we'll donate around, well, exclusive of Pizzamas, we'll donate around $1.5 million, which is great. I mean, that's up there. But we've got to find a way to transition toward things that are truly consumable, that people truly buy on a regular basis, like coffee and tea and soap. And yeah, so that's part of what we're thinking. Yeah, like Lish says, I love the socks so much, but I ran out of sock space. I think that's very common. I think like that's totally fine. Like, that's one of the reasons we make it really easy to cancel, is because we're not Planet Fitness. We're not looking to like make the lives of our customers miserable. We're looking to raise money for charity while offering people great stuff. So yeah, I totally get that. Like, you fill up your sock drawer and you're like, all right, I think I'm good. I don't think I need an infinite number of socks. But fortunately, Lynn's dryer keeps eating their socks, so that's good. We donate it as it comes in, so we donate monthly to that's how we do it. As far as if you're donating to pih.org/Hank and John, donating monthly is probably slightly more helpful than donating yearly, but look, either way is great. We are very grateful for either way, but the monthly donations get matched, and also they just kind of allow PIH to have a steady stream of income and know exactly how much is coming in. So I'm going to a PIH board meeting next week. I'm really excited to do that, although now I'm also a little intimidated because I know I've got to do the copy edit for Everything is Tuberculosis at the same time, but it'll work out. Yeah, I'm going to Boston, but sadly not for anything public, because it's a pretty quick turnaround. Neo Pyfex, you're currently watching the live stream. There is an upcoming live stream at 6:30 p.m. on the Vlogbrothers YouTube channel, but this is the live stream. So you're doing a great job. I am excited for this meeting. I always get excited for PIH board meetings because they're pretty fun, and also, I mean, it's something I care about all, but it's only two meetings a year. If everything was 2 meetings a year, I would be excited for meetings. I don't mind a meeting. I'm getting better at them. Somebody asked about the Sharpie color. We're signing in Barry today. Barry, that's between 30,000 and 40,000. I think I'm done with this pen, actually. Misha from Minneapolis just became a VP of Wimbly Womblying. Thank you so much, Misha. All right, I'm going to go get another pen. Hoobity, hoobity, hoobity. I've got all the colors picked out between now and 80,000, but I don't have my last 2 colors picked out, which is interesting. It's an interesting... oh, yeah, we've also got stationery. We do have stationery, but thank you for that suggestion. I don't like silver. I don't like the way it goes across the paper. It stresses me out. There's something wrong about the ink they use. Like, I don't mind it if I'm signing something black. Thank you to Super Damn Cat for becoming a Womble enthusiast. But I don't like signing these tip-in sheets, silver and gold. I tried it with Tifios and it did not go very well. Lavender's a good idea. Oh, Alyssa, thank you for being so generous with your stocking stuffers from Good Store. Reluctant Conquistador wants to know my indie restaurant recs. Well, Beholder is really good. Probably deserves a Michelin star. Delicia, it's really good. And 54th in College. Did you just donate $100 to me? Well, not to me, but to someone? Thank you for book reading last week. It was very helpful on a confusing, depressing day. Dang! Thank you for donating. And I'm glad to have done it. Not least because I really needed to do it. So it benefited both of us because it's always helpful to read in front of an audience. And I was able to learn something by going back through and reading the comments and stuff. So it was helpful. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Jeez. Yeah, Chris, you don't know this, but you've just, or maybe you do know this, but you've just gone a long way towards signing an exciting new player for AFC Wimbledon. Maybe I'll get to call Craig Cope and tell him that we have even more money. At some point, Sarah will shut down the matching fund, which is good. We don't want to reorient everything to AFC Wimbledon. That would be bad, John. It's what your heart wants, but it's not the best thing. I would be tempted to disable outrageous donations, but I'm still grateful for them, Chinmaya. Hope I said your name right, by the way. Got to balance the heart and the head. That's right. Head says confront poverty. Heart says get AFC Wimbledon to the championship. But that's crazy. I mean, that would be the craziest, least good use of money I can imagine. No, I can imagine much worse uses of money. But it's not the best one I can imagine. Kieran's writing job applications today. Good luck. Hopefully today's the day. Wish you lots of luck. My Tifios is teal and my turtle's all the way down as berry, reports Lorena. Oh, God, I do love berry. Teal is on my list for potentially 80 to 90,000. I just don't know. I don't know if I can do 10,000 teals. I wonder if my eyes will start to be bothered. I went to a brewery with my buddy on Sunday. We were on a bicycle ride and we decided to stop at a brewery and have a beer, which was super fun. That's a really bad signature. I'm gonna have to write DFTBA on this and put a spiral on it. That way they'll never know it was a bad signature. They'll just be like, oh my God, I got a spiral. That's the hope anyway. How can I get a signed copy in Mexico? Asked David. David, I wish I could tell you how to get a signed copy internationally, but I just can't. I have heard that there are ways, but I don't want to. And if you pre-order the ISBN that's associated with the signed copy, it should work, but I don't want to make a promise I can't keep. And international publishing is very complicated, and I do not fully understand it. Do I plan on visiting Poland? I would love to visit Poland someday. There are many places in Poland I would like to go, including Warsaw. But I do not currently have any plans to, because I think once my kids are settled, I don't know what that looks like, college, adulthood, whatever that looks like for them, I would really like to travel more internationally and to places other than London. Usually when I have like a weekend or a few days to travel, I go to London because I have this weird obsessive relationship with a fourth tier English soccer team. But and I love London. It's a great town. But there are other cities and I should visit them more. I'm getting plenty to eat and drinking enough water. Thank you, Alex. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, I mean, like 400 a day so far. I don't know if I was signing slow. Thanks for saying you like my socks. They're available at Good Duck Store. They're awesome socks. Borders are pretty weird. Oh, lock in, says Jen. All right, I'm locking in. Locking in. Locking in. Does my camera look better, by the way? I just got a new computer. That wasn't a very good locked-in session. I'll be the first to admit it. But I'm hoping that my camera looks a little better now that I have this new computer. It looks about the same, John says. Well, I appreciate your honesty. John says that the lens is cleaner, which I think is correct. I think it's mostly that the lens is cleaner because the computer is not 6 years old. One of the like ridiculous luxuries in my life is that when I finish a book as a present to myself, like I don't get a new computer between books, but when I finish a book, I usually give myself a new computer. Now that's between every 4 and 7 years, depending on how things are going. But I do that, and so I got myself my Everything is Tuberculosis computer, and it arrived yesterday. And hopefully I'll only have it for like yeah, I mean in a perfect world I'll only have it for like 2 years, but I'll probably have it for like 5. We'll see. It's just a little like reward to keep myself writing. It is an Apple, although I have gotten PCs in the past, and I thought about getting a PC. It's just like for what I do for video editing and stuff, I'm so accustomed to the Mac, and I like it a lot. Yeah, the upgrade is pretty incredible so far. Like the speed of this computer is hilarious compared to the speed of my previous computer. I exported a video just to see, and it took 30 seconds compared to 20 minutes. And the battery life is pretty special. So those are the two things I've noticed so far. I edit in Premiere. I used to edit in Final Cut between 2010 and 2012, but then I switched to Premiere and I haven't looked back. I'm very comfortable there. I mean, look, my videos require the editing skill of a monkey or a 7-year-old. But nonetheless, it's nice to be able to export a video quickly. It's an Apple. All right, I'm gonna try something extraordinary, y'all. I'm gonna try to lock in for the rest. How can I get one of the spent Sharpies? Asked Misha. They'll be Project for Awesome perks, so you can get them as in the Project for Awesome. I have thought about partnering with James Hoffman, and thank you for your super chat. But James Hoffman is also very, very busy, so I don't want to. But yeah, that's a good nudge. I should reach out to James Hoffman and just give it a try. And if it doesn't work, it's not a big deal. Thank you to Prisa, who just became a Womble enthusiast. Here's what I'm going to try to do. I got this much left in the stack. I'm going to try to lock in for the entire stack. What would that be like? Let's try it. I did it. I stayed in the zone. I even ignored a text about my telehealth appointment. That was great. That felt great. That was very enjoyable. Thanks to everybody for keeping me encouraged during that. I appreciate it very much. I was locked in there, and it didn't even really result in fewer viewers. Thoughts on Jack Curry beating the franchise in the Bristol Street Motors? I mean, that guy really loves AFC Wimbledon. He was at the AFC Wimbledon game that I went to a few weeks ago. He was just out. He was just there to be a buddy, just there to see his friends play. He is a great, great man, Jack Curry. All right. That was a good locked in there. Okay. I'm going to show you the electro jogger, and we're going to electro jog these pages. And then hopefully I can stay that locked in while I listen to a new podcast featuring my high school friend, the incredibly talented writer, Daniel Alarcon. Okay. I'm going to spin you around here and zoom in. The old physical zoom. There we go. There we go. Whoop! I almost just fell. Sorry. It's time, friends. It's time for the electro jog. The one, the only, the greatest machine ever invented. It's the electro jog. Disorder. Randomness. Solved. Perfection. Absolute perfection. Let's do two more. Whatever will happen. Jog, 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 jog. Look at that. Oh, probably like 600-700 today. Signing there. That was really good. All right. Well, thank you for keeping me company. I'm going to go listen to a podcast now. I hope that wherever you are, you're doing all right. I think this is a slightly better camera, I have to say. I think that I look slightly better. Enough that you can see that my eyebrows need to be trimmed. There we go. All right. Yeah, I think you have a jog emote, Maximum Llama. Okay. Thank you guys for being here with me. I really appreciate it. It's good to be with you. Hope that you're having a good day wherever you are in the world, and DFTBA.